All right, let's dive right in with a huge question. Have you ever really stopped to think about all the choices you make? I mean, everything from what you had for breakfast this morning to, the big stuff, like your job. So today, we're going to tackle that one big question. Are you actually in control?
I mean, seriously, think about it. Right now, you just clicked to watch this. Was that totally your decision? Or was it kind of already in the cards? Like, was it always going to happen and you were just following a script? It's a total mind bender, right? And that's exactly what we're getting into.
And hey, don't worry, I promise we're not going to get all philosophical and complicated. The goal here is to break down one of the biggest mysteries of life in a way that's super simple. We're going to make this easy.
Okay, so to really get this, we've got to look at two big ideas that have been like in a wrestling match for basically all of human history. In one corner, you've got free will, and in the other corner, predetermination. So what do these actually mean?
So, let's start with free will. Picture this. Your life is a giant video game, like one of those huge open world ones. And you're holding the controller. You get to decide everything. Turn left, turn right, talk to that person, or just walk on by. Chocolate or vanilla, it's all on you. You're the player, calling all the shots. That's free will in a nutshell.
Okay, now for the other side, let's flip that whole idea on its head. This is predetermination. And here, your life isn't a video game at all. It's a movie, and you're just watching it. The script, already written. The ending, already decided. You're just along for the ride, watching the story play out. You're not the director, you're just in the audience.
So let's really see these two side by side. Free will, you're the player, making the story happen. Predetermination, you're in the movie, and the story is already done. So which one is it? Are you the one writing your own story, or are you just reading a book that someone else already finished? It's a pretty big deal, right? All right, so we've got these two big ideas, but what does the actual evidence say? Let's stop talking about theories and actually look inside our own heads. It's time to see what science has discovered about this whole thing. So scientists who study the brain, they're called neuroscientists, have found some things that are, well, they're pretty wild. They've got this amazing technology now where they can literally watch your brain as it makes a choice. And what they saw, it adds a huge twist to this whole story. Okay, check this out. This is what they found. Let's say you're deciding you want some chocolate. Well, the scientists saw that the part of your brain that makes that decision lights up first. And then, a little bit later, sometimes seconds later, you become aware of it and think, hey, I think I want some chocolate. It's wild.
So, wait a minute. What does that mean? Is your brain pressing the buttons on the controller before you even know it's happening? Is that feeling of, I choose this, just a little story your mind tells you after the decision has already been made? Who's really in charge here?
So is that it? Is free will just a myth? Well, maybe a little bit, but that's definitely not the whole story. Science gives us a really important clue, but it's just one piece of a much bigger puzzle.
To get more of the picture, we have to look back in time. Because this isn't a new question. People have been thinking about this for thousands of years. They didn't have fancy brain scanners, but they had some incredibly deep ideas about how our minds work. And what's really cool is that a lot of them came to similar conclusions. In Hinduism, for example, there's the idea of karma. It's like your past actions kind of set up the road ahead of you, but you still get to choose how you walk on that road. Then you have Buddhism, which says our choices are all about our habits, but the cool part is you can change your habits. And then the old Greek philosophers, they were all about it. They said, yeah, you have free will, but the real trick is using your wisdom to choose well. Okay, let's pause. We've got science saying our brain is a little ahead of us. And we've got philosophies saying we have choices, but within limits. So how do we put all this together? There's actually a really great way to think about it that makes everything click. I want you to picture your life as a bus ride. Seriously, just imagine you're on a bus. This one simple idea is going to help us figure out this whole what can we control thing.
Okay, think about it. There are things on this bus ride you can't choose, right? You can't choose the road it's on or if it starts raining outside. You don't even get to choose who the other passengers are. That's kind of like life. You don't choose your family